Hello, hello. Welcome to Happiness is a Healthier Habit. With me, I am your nutrition coach, Jackie Poole, and here we chat about mom life, weight loss, habits, and everything in between. And let me just tell you, for the past few days, the kids are off to their aunt's house. They are to their grandma's house. And it's been really weird not having them home. It's a love and hate relationship, really, because on one hand, it's super quiet. I'm not having to pick up after kids all of the time, but at the same time, I kind of miss all of the fighting and the playing and the laughing. So it's a strange feeling not having them home, but they will be back by the end of the week. So I can't wait for that. And husband is recovering well and we are moving along. And today we're really going to focus on, summer. Technically, a few days, summer's about to be here. Technically, for me, it already feels like summer. We're having pool days. We're getting our tan on. It's been really nice. But, summer tricks to really maintain your weight, because some people can go super hard and really be restrictive during the summer. And some people are opposite. They can just kind of let go, think they did all of that good work throughout, the year, and just kind of stop what they're doing, right? And both are, I don't want to say wrong, but you don't want to stop all that good work that you're doing, and you don't want to burn yourself out to the point where you're never going to want to do what you're doing again, right? So we have to find a balance, and this is where maintaining, these healthy behaviors and knowing your intentions for good health come in. And so when it comes to weight loss, action should be, made first. I believe first thing in the morning, getting that vitamin D from the early sun. It's ideal, but it's definitely, you don't want to do it like at 3 o'clock in the morning or at night or during the day, because of course the sun is super hot at that time. So for me, getting that vitamin D first thing in the morning, right when the sun comes up. What I've been doing or did a couple of times when the kids just got out of school is bring them with me, bring them to my walks in the morning, get them out too. It'd be easy for me to just be like, okay, I'm going to leave the TV on and I'll be back. But sometimes they have to see you. They have to see what you're doing, and definitely getting them out of the house will be beneficial to them, beneficial to you, and definitely include some family time, because it regulates your circadian rhythm, which is, your sleep and wake cycle. So another component is also regulating your hormones like serotonin. It's the feel-good hormone, which also assists in melatonin, which, you need for great sleep. So vitamin D also helps with magnesium absorption, which is essential for micronutrient mineral absorption, and it really helps your metabolism. It helps you boost your energy. There's so many good things where getting that vitamin D comes in. And so vitamin D is also involved in a lot of things: building your immunity, repairing cells, growth. It helps with inflammation. So there's a lot of good things that come with vitamin D. And some foods that contain vitamin D are, egg yolks, salmon, tuna, some types of mushrooms, the sun. So definitely consuming all of these things are going to be helpful for maintaining your weight during this summer season. Tip number 2 is going to be, the summer brings a lot of new, different, fresh fruits. In the last, I've spoken about, buying foods during the season, so buying from like farmers market or things like that. But the grocery stores also has a lot more, helps you with optimizing your shopping experiences. So for example, foods to indulge this season that you'll see more of that are more fresh are apples, blueberries, cauliflower, spinach. I know I love, last year I found this recipe for cauliflower carrot soup. Oh my God, it was so, so good. And I'm actually probably going to be buying the ingredients like next week so we can make that. It's really good. You can add some chicken, some croutons, or, pork skins. Those also make the soup crunchy. I always love throwing those in there. These are just good types of veggies and fruits that are more for the season and are great for, providing your body with a lot of antioxidants, which help clean up, the unstable damage, especially if you're getting a lot of sun. Maybe your skin needs a little bit of help. So definitely adding this to the mix. So number 1 was getting vitamin D. Number 2 is eating some of the fresh fruits and veggies that come with this season. Number 3 is keeping your steps, keeping your mobility, get moving during the day. Like I mentioned, I'm still keeping my walks, and I love that I'm not just keeping my walks, I'm adding a new routine to my, movement. Our pool in our neighborhood just opened, and they opened from 5:30 to 10. So right now that, the husband is home, the kids are not going to school, there's no real routine or rush to go anywhere in the morning. It's a perfect time to add that in there. So what I've been doing these past few days is I go swimming, and then I go walking, and then so I get my alone time, and then I also bring the kids with me. So that is also very helpful in keeping with my steps and keeping with my movement, and just making it a priority out through the day. And if possible, fasting in the morning is really great for releasing a lot of stored body fat, and also makes you walking, changing your walking routines will make it, different, and changing your speeds, just spicing things up so you don't get bored of doing the same thing over and over again as well. So last year I had done like a little walking challenge, and some of the different things that I provided was maybe taking your bands with you when you're walking, kind of doing some arm movements, maybe doing interval walking where you speed walk and you slow down. Maybe you want to add a couple of sprints to your walk, stop and go, stop and go. So just kind of changing things. But as long as you're getting your steps, there are studies that show that, getting at least 10,000 steps during the day will help you maintain your weight. So that is tip number 3. Tip number 4, as I mentioned before, summer has long days. The sun really starts coming out at 6 a.m. and it doesn't go away till like 9 at night. So summer is definitely long days ahead of us, and there's a lot of fun to summer, a lot of, spending quality time, a lot of going out to the boats and the swimming in the rivers. So we seem to be on the go a lot. And so just to remind you that we always need a rest and recover period, right? You don't just want to go all the time, because that's when people feel burnt out, like they don't want to do anything anymore, they don't want to exercise anymore. So always have a day where you take a rest. Maybe there's one day that you won't walk, that you won't super strict eating. Take your time, take a break, listen to your body. Having that intuition with yourself is going to help you really succeed on your weight loss goals. And it's definitely going to be helpful in keeping you and sustaining you for a lifetime to have those results and maintaining those results. One tip that I do have there is sleep is medicine. So even though the days are long during the summer and you want to go with that sun cycle, you still want to get yourself about 7 to 9 hours. And to be honest with you, it is hard when there's things that are happening. The time that we spent at the hospital with my husband, for 4 days, we barely got any sleep. And even now, he's still adjusting. So I'm having to help him out at night if need be, and it's uncomfortable. It's a slow recovery. So we haven't been getting enough sleep. So some things, do get compromised, but like I said, if you need a nap, if it's necessary, a good 10-15 minute nap is definitely great for like little power naps. They can go a long way. If it's something that's, temporary, or for my case, these days are definitely needed because we've been through a rough couple of nights trying to get situated. But something that I do want to say is that power nap should not be done past like 3 o'clock. Anything past that, because personally I go to sleep early, right? So, anything past that might affect your sleep later. So you want it just like coffee, right? You don't want to take it too long. You might want to have a curfew or a cutoff time before, that coffee or that nap. Also don't over exercise. You don't need to. If you need a cut, for me, I love working out every day. It's something that I enjoy doing. But when I don't want to, Sundays or the weekends are usually the days that if I don't feel like going or don't do it, I, definitely won't, but I love doing it. It's something that I enjoy doing. So even if it's just a walk for 15-20 minutes, definitely helps you get your steps in. So not overly exercising, you don't need to be training 7 days a week. Walking is great for the steps, but training and overtraining can definitely hinder some progress if you're trying to build muscle, if there's a type of physique that you're trying to do, or if you're really, thinking that you're going to lose weight. Sometimes we need to tone it down a notch. And like I said, there's people that, go 0 to 100 and go full force and really feel burnout towards the end. And that's something that we don't want to happen, right? And so we want to focus on making progress, not slowing it down. And so taking breaks, taking stops, kind of stopping and breathing will definitely help you maintain your weight, especially because summer is so much fun, right? People go out, people, enjoy more outings, a lot more time with family, a lot of traveling. So sometimes that can be a little hard, and planning things out will definitely help you maintain your results. So again, focus on, not having a hot summer body, but having a healthy summer body, an old lady body, right? Focus on feeling strong, on longevity, on balance, on sustainability. And that's really what coaching is, being that accountability where we focus on behavioral problems and behaviors that maybe we can take something out and add something in, so you don't have a gap of what do I do here. And so that's what coaching really helps. So just to sum everything up here, here's a quick few summer tricks and tips to maintain your weight this summer. Number 1 is getting your vitamin D through the sun or through some good nutrition. Number 2 is, eating a lot of the fresh fruits and veggies that come along with this season. Number 3 is keeping your movement, keeping your steps minimal, 10,000 steps a day. And number 4 is resting and recovering so you don't burn out, so you don't give up, and you keep going even past this season. If you found this helpful, please share it out to anybody that you think it might help. I appreciate you listening today, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.